You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
MKI asked earlier, what if the Sox go on a BS lucky run and somehow get back into the hunt for the AL Central, or the AL Comedy Central as has become the nom de plume of everybody this past week? Well, I've just decided to go on the assumption that that's definitely not going to happen. All of the stories that I could find today about the White Sox, or at least, what we call stories, it's basically rumors and hearsay. So much of it is gathered around which Chicago White Sox players are up on the trading block. For whom can they get the most value? And the general consensus is right now, strip the bullpen down and raid it for parts. Luke already has card number 9 Logan, but do not worry, I will get you a different one. All right. Yes, that is one of the players that I read about. Lucas Giolito has apparently attracted interest from the Los Angeles Dodgers, who I heard need some assistance in their bullpen, so it could work. I am just shocked that they got enough happy looking. Oh, that's right, they're in Atlanta, who is in first in their division, so of course the fans are happy. Yeah, Chicago White Sox fans are not happy right now, by the way. Yep, I got you there, card 12. I'm doing well over here. I hope everybody from MKI to Luke, Logan, William, and anyone else who may have snuck in while we were sitting here. We're just waiting for the first pitch between the Braves and the White Sox. Now, I am a White Sox fan. I do have a hat around here somewhere, but I seem to have misplaced it. And I am not exactly looking for them to win. I'm more interested in watching this game to see what Atlanta is going to bring to the plate. That is pretty much it. I figure I might have to cover them when if the postseason comes around. So I should get my eyes on them just a bit. Just a little teeny bit. And no, in case you're wondering, I do not know what Tom Grossi has planned to upend the sports media landscape. Remember the rules here, folks. Once the team scores, they get their real name back. And we have bingo tonight. If you just happen to stumble upon this channel randomly, we like to play bingo with the games we keep track of on this channel. We look for events, certain recurring gags, or things that you expect to happen during the course of certain sports games. And yeah, I know it's a little odd that we have to add fun to the thing that is supposed to entertain us, but sometimes the games they fail and we end up having to make our own entertainment anyway. This program, uh, I'm not sure that the camera that I am shooting this on right now, True North, actually shoots in true HD. Might be some of that early, we couldn't fit all of the HD, so we kind of fudged the numbers a bit. Right now, this thing is on 720. So we are about as far from Blu-ray as Pluto is from being a planet again. Okay, apparently the Braves are at plus 350 odds to win the World Series, ahead of the Rays, Dodgers, and Astros. Oh, well, that certainly changes things, doesn't it? Oh, and that's right. I can't listen to any of this because the audio on NBC Sports Chicago, which I am watching legally through the Fubo TV subscription that I have, their audio is completely borked. Sounds like somebody's running a digital lawnmower forever. I think the me seeks have more important things to do with their time, Logan. I'm sure they'd be interested, but it's just, commitments. Oh, end of the fourth. MKI updates. Padres 3, Phillies 1. Let me take a look at the wild card standings. Last I saw, the Phillies were still kind of in the hunt. Yes, they are still kind of in the hunt right now. They are only behind San Francisco, a half game back. Oh, by the way, Logan, I haven't looked at your card, but there's a chance you got a square that will be very, very easy for you to check off if you're keeping track of the Brewers-Reds game. Because we do have a new square, and it is simply Ellie De La Cruz gets mentioned again. Not by me, but by the announcers on the broadcast of whatever you happen to be watching. And now I realized that I can't tell because the sound is borked. I paint myself into these corners. All right. Charlie Morton is going to be starting for the Braves. He's got a 3.43 ERA for the year. Hmm. Hey, he's the hot ticket news item, so I figure he's going to be like Tom Brady, that every announcer in every game is going to take a chance to talk about him whenever they can. We get a big little chopper from Morton to the from the Benintendi. I think that is his name, Benintendi. They're able to make the play very quickly. Out number one, already away. Actually, I wonder what did I pick a board yet? I don't think so. Yeah, if he gets mentioned on the CFL game, then everyone wins because I will have no good explanation for that. We got a 1-0 count on a wide pitch to Anderson. Big whiff puts it up to 1-1. Evidence is mounting that Brady is involved in Birmingham now. Ooh. My sympathies, Luke. My sympathies. All right, we got 2-1. Morton gets the pitch going right as the clock runs out, gets him to chase another one outside. 2-2 now the count to Anderson. You will forgive him for the 2020. You know what? I understand. The enemy of my enemy is my nephew's cousin's for the former roommate. Oh boy, Morton's worked up a full count now on Anderson. Here's the payoff pitch, and he fouls it away. That was a four-seam fastball, 95 miles per hour, and dinked it away. Second foul ball so far. And he gets him swinging. First strikeout of the game for Morton. Second out of the inning for the Braves. They're talking about Ellie De La Cruz. Well, mark it off on your card, folks. Ellie De La Cruz gets mentioned again. While we had a nice little line drive go foul. Robert Jr. is up to bat right now. 0-1 the count. Gets him with a fastball up high. 0-2 now. And already one of their weapons is becoming clear. Hey, their pitching staff taking care of the top of the Sox lineup with no problems, except for that ball in the dirt that put the count back up to 1-2. But, you know, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. And, of course, the Brewers and Reds, they cannot keep everybody's heart rate down. Where's that fly ball going to? Drifting toward left center. Thankfully, player had enough time to get underneath, make the catch. 1, 2, 3. Away they go from the top of the first inning. Not a bit of action from the White Sox. Had a full count in the Brewers game and struck out swinging. Sometimes that happens. Well, if one player can't handle Burns, that's one thing, Logan. But what really matters is how many other players can Burns handle on his way to whatever future the Milwaukee Brewers may face in the postseason. Good for you, Luke. How many did you bust? 1,000? 10,000? Yeah, I'm sure he will. He's like he was still like a hot prospect and been called up kind of early, hasn't he? All right, we have Acuna Jr., Albies, Riley, Olson, Murphy, Ozuna, Rosario, Arcia, and Harris II. That's the starting lineup for the Atlanta Won't You Come Home General Shermans. And Michael Kopech is going to be out, an ERA of 4.08, 3-7 record on the year from 16 starts. You hear the optimism in my voice with a low fastball. 1-0. Yeah. Nice job, man. I'm assuming that one was related to the Birmingham sale being finalized. Now cold strike right in the middle of the zone, up to 1-1 now. Kopech delivers and right on the edge. They're not looking like it. 2-1. Just a day and a half. Yeah. Well, considering how hard it can be to be seen by a number of people, Kopech getting everything outside now. 3-1. Jr.'s got the advantage right now. Can do whatever he wants for this pitch, and he takes a big hike, loses his balance, and has to totter out of the batter's box. Yeah, he got sent off balance by the swing he took on that one. Damn. Full count now to Acuna Jr. And it's another one of those just outside higher fastballs. Easy walk to get things started here in the first inning for the Atlanta Braves. While we wait for the next bit of humiliation for my Chicago White Sox, I'm going to put up the scores to see if anything noteworthy has happened yet. All right. Everything is still pretty much scoreless, including that delayed Marlins-Orioles game. Phillies have gotten a run now, so they're only down to the Padres by 2. All right, Albies currently working a 1-0 count off of Kopech. And he turns the force Acuna Jr. back to first. Oh yeah, Massachusetts. And Massachusetts can be tricky. That throw a little bit off target. But Acuna has gotten in safe with a stolen base at second. Mm-hmm. 8 games behind, and right now, we have the next guy getting hit by a pitch, caught him on the jersey, and now there's runners on first and second. Oh, they grew up going to Red Sox games. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, great. Austin Riley is now coming up. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Bottom of the first. That fastball is on the lower part of the strike zone. 1-0. Riley hitting just 266 this season. Another low one from Kopech, 2-0 now. Oh boy. Yeah, the AL East is once again a strong division. Expense of everyone else, and now we've got a early conference on the catcher's mount, on the pitcher's mound from the catcher coming out. With the declining popularity of baseball, I think fewer than it used to be, Luke. Alright, looks back at second, checks again. Delivering this pitch quick and actually gets the strike called this time. Up to a 2-1 count now. Kopech having to pitch himself out of just a bad situation. A walk and a hit by pitch. Up one of his disengagements to get Acuna Jr. back to second base. And everything he's had has been veering toward the outside. Pitching away, and now it's 3-1. Folks, this could hurt. This could really, really hurt. And now the bases are loaded without a hit. Without a single hit. And already someone is coming out to the mound for a little talk. Oh. Really? They're still locked at nothing. Yep. Mark off loaded bases. Mark off full count. We've definitely gotten that. Oh God, thank goodness there isn't anything more painful that we can check off right now, because this is starting to get ugly, and there comes the tomahawk chop. They haven't been able to get rid of that one yet. Matt Olson is up to bat. And that pitch gets away from Kopech. A curveball nearly sails away. Okay. Back to 1-0. And what do you know? Grand slam. Well, like I say, once you score, get your name back. Yeah. It is a grand slam. We got Toussaint warming up in the bullpen. And the catcher can't even keep hold of the easy strike in front of him. Oh, this is gonna hurt, folks. Yeah, mark off home run. We got one of those. We also can mark off hit by pitch. Definitely got one of those. How the hell did he get 2 strikes on this guy? And Murphy has a better average on the season than anybody who's been up to bat before. God, Kopech is just his stuff is going all over the place. Okay, yeah. This is yeah, home run counts, home run counts. I'm also willing to check it off as multi-run RBI because Technically, that's what it is. We need as many bingos as we can to make up for the fact that we're going to be watching this. Yeah, I heard Banana Ball is already a little crazy. I looked up the rules and my head started to hurt. Maybe another time. All right, count is up finally to 2-2. Pitch is low to Murphy. Kopech. Oh, get him out of here. Had a double in the Brewers game. You know what? Let's just start racking up spaces. Put double on your cards, folks. Another 3-2, and he walks Murphy. Oh God, he walks Murphy. Oh, the announcer says, silver lining, there's an off day on Monday. They're already drunk. They're out of town. They're on the company's dime. They're already drunk. I do not care. We're up to a 1-1 count on Ozuna. Acuna Jr. is batting .331. Oh my God, there goes Kopech. It's going to be an easy steal for second. And yeah, this is awful. This is just awful pitching. Oh God. Scoring decision, wild pitch. Okay. Oh my God, somebody actually swung the ball. We have a fly ball out to right field. Runner will advance to third. We have an out. Folks, we got an out in this inning. Eddie Rosario is now up for the Braves. Let's see, what pain can we introduce into this? It's another ball in the dirt. Get Kopech out of there. Please get Kopech out of there. I'm not even emotionally invested in this game, and this hurts to watch. Yeah, there is that as well, MKI. Yeah, if Logan gets bingo in the first, we just go home. I think I'm not sure there's anything I can learn about the Braves from watching them go up against the White Sox. This was a dumb idea. Like, the White Sox are closer to 60 losses than they are to 60 wins, where the Braves sit right now. Oh, how did we get up to 1-2? Oh, nearly gets him inside again. 2-2. Kopech he's not going to register like a third of an inning at this point. This is awful. Up to his 31st pitch. We haven't even gotten a second out yet. All right, well, that was an easy chopper right to the first baseman who kept the ball fair. Vaughn was able to step on the bag and hold the runner at first. So, out number 2. Meanwhile, Brewers and Reds have reached the end of the second and they're still scoreless. And that's fastball sails high again. 1-0 against, who is this? Garcia. They are almost through the entire order. Catcher assistants cannot keep that one in the strike zone though. 2-0. Pitch number 35 for Mr. Kopech. That one is going to be ripped into the upper deck. Very high, but very foul. 2-1 now. I think we got a, actually we think we got a barehanded ball grab. Cool. Barehanded foul ball grab. All right, 3-1 now. Almost 40 pitches in the first inning. Can we get to 50? All right, fouled out. Still 3-2. Blue Jay player got caught between second and third and was tagged out to end the inning. This fucker's ERA is 4.04. Luke. And he walked him. First and third now. Got caught between second and third, so they ended up like, you know, throwing the ball and chasing him down the path with their glove out. Pitching change finally happens. And it's 38 pitches, got a grand slam, and oh my. Here we are. We still are yet to be out of the first inning. We're about to get to the ninth batter in a row. We've gone through the entire batting order for the Braves. He didn't even finish the fucking inning. He got 2/3 of an inning because technically 2 outs happened while he was on the mound, and then ended with that walk to make runners at the corners. If anybody else can get an eye on that play that True North has mentioned in the second inning, if that is a rundown and we do have an early bingo, I think we can all go home. I really do. Oh, this is horrible. This is just absolutely awful. All right, let's out of desperate curiosity. Purely desperate curiosity. Let's see what else is going on. Merrifield was the Blue Jay that got called out. Oh, we have Canadian Premier League Soccer, York United versus Pacific FC. That's also an option. And Club Tijuana versus Cruz Azul. Yeah, that. Oh, meanwhile, the Argonauts have scored a touchdown. You're calling it? You're calling it, Logan? Card 12 right down the middle, and this guy is already 3-0 down to Harris II. Toussaint has come in and thrown 3 straight balls. And now they have walked into another bases loaded situation. Another bases loaded situation, and we are not out of the first inning. Oh. Hey, look who's back up to bat, Acuna Jr. Oh, I can't, it's been so long since we saw him. Oh my God, this is a bloop single, but thankfully he's able to run in and get it and bring an end to this awful, awful pain. They only score 4 runs, but the damage will never be forgotten. De Cruz gets mentioned again. Wild pitch, play ball, full count, and we got a rundown from the Toronto Blue Jays game. Luke has gotten a bingo in the. Logan. Oh, Logan got a bingo in the first inning of this game. Oh. Oh, there's got to be something on that won't hurt my soul like this will. Oh, is there actual football on? I'm not getting the Argonauts game. All I'm getting is Australian gridiron football. Brisbane Lions and Brisbane versus Melbourne and Fremantle at Collingwood. What a shame. Yes, congrats, Logan. That is the one silver lining that we can get out of this stream today. That we got possibly the earliest possible bingo we could have had. And of course, it was Logan who got it. All right. My scoreboard says that the Blue Jays still lead the Diamondbacks 2-0 in the middle of the third. Top of the third must have gone by very quickly. Oh yeah, meanwhile, that ugly 4-0 is there for everybody to see. All right, we are back into this game for some reason. Jimenez is up, facing a 1-1 count from Morton. End up fouling that one into the netting. 1-2. Oh, getting a couple low pitches from Morton now. Gets him back up to a full count. That sounds good. And there goes the perfect game. We have a walk for Morton. I don't know. maybe somebody felt they needed a laugh break after the stress of dealing with the All-Star game. Right, now Vaughn is up to bat, and damn, Morton sneaks that cutter into the high part of the strike zone. 0-1 now. I walk on first, fastball misses wide, count evens up. Yeah. Oh yeah, Morton walked a dude. And right now it looks like he's trying to do the same thing. Like anything you can do, I can do better. I'm not sure why you'd want to brag about, a performance like this, but that's where we've decided to go apparently. Went low again. Vaughn took a golf swing at it, chopped it down the third base line foul. 2-2. Next one got underneath it, making him charge in from deep center. Able to get underneath it, record the first out. Keep the runner at first as well. Meanwhile, Louisville is tied up their game 3-3. That's the Louisville Bats. Minor League Baseball. Woo! All right. Who are we feeding to Morton now? Grandal. That a little bit high, but they still thought it was worthy of being called a strike, so 0-1. Okay. Damn, hits it right to Morton. However, the shortstop is able to gather it up quickly and complete the 6-3 double play. And I think I actually have something for that. Um, you know what? We have gotten both of the rare spots because we got pitching change before the fifth inning, which I have down for one of my rare spots, and we have a two-person double play, which is honestly much rarer to see than the usual three-person double play. So if you have either one of the rare one or the rare two spots, you can mark that off on your cards. Corbin Burns has 6 strikeouts. Apparently, welcome, Leif. Hope you're doing well and that the Mariners are treating you better than the White Sox are treating me at the moment. And MKI calls bingo. Okay, let's get in this list and see where's MKI's card. We are going to card number 27. All right. Oh, hello, Foster. Good to see you. I'm just watching my team get humiliated by the Atlanta Braves at the moment. But on the bright side, a lot of people seem to be getting bingo from how much stuff is happening. Okay, I think I see it. Top row, rare two. The announcers are already drunk. Ellie De La Cruz gets mentioned again. Hit by pitch and home run. All right. We are at the bottom of the second. We have already had our second bingo winner of the night. It's MKI. Yeah. Alright, Toussaint is still in the game. Up against Albies, who was hit by a pitch first time he was up. Able to check his swing. They didn't get him going all the way around. 2-0 now. Yeah, I know the Eric Clapton song, Luke, when you want to rest up, but your kid won't shut up, cocaine. Do 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 do. That one gets fouled away, 2-1. Splitter wide to 3-1. And now we got a ball lifted into the far corner. He's going to be trying for two. And he does not make it. Gets tagged out going for second base. Damn. And apparently we just got an F-bomb on the CFL broadcast. So anybody whose card has the spot, not supposed to say that on TV. Oh my god, we don't have that on this card. Why don't we have that on this card? That's bad. Terrible. Meanwhile, the Coyotes have terminated the contract of Alex Galchenyuk. Oh yes, I know. Pessimist shuffle, Foster. I've danced it many a time. And it's up to 0-2 now after that next pitch gets fouled off. Riley is back up to bat after getting walked first time around. Another ball in the dirt. Splitter hits too early from Toussaint. 1-2. Right now, just looking for... Yep, I've got a bored spectator on their phone. Mark it off on your card, folks. Meanwhile, L.A. De La Cruz strikes out again, and they get Riley on a strikeout. First for Toussaint today, and he gets the second out of the inning for the White Sox. Never would have expected. Whew. Well, Toussaint is definitely helping to right the ship a little bit for the Sox here in the second inning. Able to float a 76-mile-per-hour curveball in for a first strike. Yeah, the Bum's ERA was covered. He only earned 4 runs, and he has an ERA of 4.04. Just friggin' perfect, you know? Let's see. Now we're up now to 2-1. I assume that they've just been, standing around staring into space. They keep going back to the guy on his phone. He must be notable in some way that has not been established. Meanwhile, 5-3 is the score between the Bats and the Sounds. That goes away as MKI issues a retraction. They are really fascinated by this guy on his phone. They are so fascinated. And once again, we have a hit by pitch player. Oh, that is the second player, second pitcher for the White Sox. Oh boy. Well, they give them that low strike out of pity. That's the only explanation I can think of for why that got called. There's Murphy up again. Walked the first time. 0-1 pitch. He fouls off the splitter. Now 0-2. What do we got, Toussaint? What do we got? Did he go far enough on that one? Nope. 1-2. 5-3. That's essentially the a throw from third to first that results in an out. That would be the score of it. Gets Murphy to strike out on a curveball and ends the second inning. And folks, I gotta admit, I need a damn pause for the cause because this game has hurt my soul and we're only 2 innings in. We're in trouble, but at least we're drowning together here on another stupid sports show.
It's getting late. It's getting late. It's getting late, and the funny thing is I'm not tired. It's getting long. It's getting long. It's getting long, and the funny thing is on fire. I'm running out. I'm running off. I'm running off the track, splitting in two. You made me wait. You made me wait. You made me wait. Back me into blue. Yours eternally. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. And the funny thing is I'm not tired. It's all the song. It's all the song. It's all the song. And the funny thing is on fire.
Now we are back, and Berger is in the middle of an at-bat. He's gotten the count up to 2-2 against Morton, who is starting to look a little bit shaky for some reason. Don't know exactly why. Quick chopper. Morton runs down to grab it in the grass. Will pitch to first for a quick out. Dodgers Mets has started meanwhile, and they are still scoreless in the third. Okay. Let me see for a moment. Yep, that's still not playing anything that is recognizable as human speech. Colas is up now. batting .213 on the season, working an 0-1 count, fouls away to make it 0-2 rather quickly. Meanwhile, the Argos rookie QB threw an interception. All of us, I suppose. At least those of us who are lucky enough to be QBs. Karl is facing 0-2 now, top of the third. Braves, after a grand slam in the first, ended up knocking the starting pitcher out of the game eventually. We're leading 4-0. And yeah, I guess it's easy to see why they're leading the NL East. Ooh, damn. I thought we had a clock violation, but nope, we just got a batter timeout, no penalty. He's able to catch him looking with the curveball. Down, out, and away. Actually, no, it floated right up and then perfectly into where it needed to be. Started out and away and then flew right back in. Strike out again for Morton. Can't get that fastball high enough for the referee to deem it worthy. And it's Mr. Duck who is up now. Chops this one right into the ground and it bounces foul. Current count at this at bat 1-1. Why? Okay. Change up a little bit too inside that time to Mr. Duck. 2-1. Morton not wasting any time. That cutter is a little too low. 3-1 now. Duckman a little choked up on the bat there. And he thought he had been walked and they just called the strike. There has not been much to laugh at this game, folks. Sorry, just forgive me. And he got busted on the same pitch again and struck out. He struck out looking. Oh, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Still 4-0. Moving to the bottom of the third. How much worse can it get? By the way, if you have Jim breaks down laughing at a play, yeah, we definitely got one of those going. I actually talked to Monty when I was walking around checking on things during the pause, and even he doesn't want extra innings for this. He cannot take the pain. I'm pretty sure we had a sacrifice fly earlier. No, that was a wild pitch that moved. We won't do that. There's the wild pitch we've had. Unfortunately, we haven't had anybody lose a ball in the lights yet, so we can't get blinded by the light. We did get the starting pitcher's ERA covered. Technically, Kopech left the game before he could get another run tacked onto his total for the night, and since his ERA is 4.04, he technically covered. So, at least there is that. And my signal died. And MKI got bingo again. Oh, I'll believe you, MKI. I'll believe you. I just need to figure out why suddenly everything no longer exists. I was daring it to crash. I was daring it so hard. But it wouldn't. It wouldn't dare. Meanwhile, while I was waiting, they somehow get the first out of the inning. No idea why or how, but we'll go check on MKI's card while whatever is going to happen in this game happens. Now it's a diagonal. Yep. Even got the second diagonal bingo right off of the first one. And the Alouettes have gotten a field goal. Good for them. Anything they can do to feel better than the Elks, that should be celebrated at this point. Toussaint wraps this one towards first. And he did not, he bobbled the pickup of the ball, and he could not tag the bag in time. Oh my God, Vaughn couldn't, it went right to Vaughn, and he did not, he missed with his glove as he was going for it, and, oh. I don't know if this is going to get called as an error. Yep, scoring decision, error 3. If you have I am error as one of your cards, one of your spaces, mark it off on your cards. And I guess maybe I should mark down that they got an error, but no. Just kind of accept it at this point. So we're up to a runner on first, 1 out. Currently a 1-0 count on Arcia, who is back up after getting a base on balls the first time out. And once again, we go way inside on a batter. Yeah, we nearly had our third hit batter in 3 innings. Yeah, so far Disco, well, even if the White Sox get their name back, honestly, Disco did still win the war. We're up to 1-1, actually 2-1 now. Here's the delivery. Fouled away. Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Base runner on first for the Braves, who are still leading the White Sox 4-0. Bottom of the third. Quick hello to everybody who might just be lurking in the chat to keep caught up with this game. Thank you for being here. Another poor pitch. And holy crap, they managed to get that. Duckman got the tag at second. Holy crap. Well, there goes the runner, and that is out number 2. Oh yeah, got him on the inside of the leg. Nice job. Finishing this up with a 3-2. Toussaint gets that easy slice in the grass, and that will end the third. Look at that. What do you know? Before we could think of it, we were already there. Top of the fourth. Could we actually see the White Sox get their name back? I don't think it'll happen, but, you know, it would still be nice to see. We'll flip over for a moment to check the scores. Diamondbacks have cut the Blue Jays late in half, 2-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Pirates down the same score to the Giants. Padres have extended their lead by 5 over the Phillies, 6-1 in the top of the eighth there. And everybody else is still knotted at 0 apiece. Still waiting on the Yankees and Rockies to get started, as well as the Astros and Angels later. All right. And they got a time count violation. Oh no. Now it just sounds like they're just trying to be different instead of, you know, simplicity's sake. All right, let me see if there's anything we have missed. We haven't really had a what a throw or a what a catch. No extra innings, no 5-3. It's possible we've had more than 3 foul balls in one at-bat, but honestly, imagine that this game has not really been keeping my interest well enough that I have been able to discern when we've had more than 3 foul balls in an at-bat. Oh, the pain. We got the barehanded foul ball grab on that one that went way into the upper deck earlier on. Board spectator on their phone, a home run, a double, a hit by pitch. Ellie De La Cruz gets mentioned again, and of course goes without mentioning, but the free space of play ball that gets hit at the beginning of every game when it is announced. And what do you know? Benintendi gets a called strike on the first pitch from Morton. He'll try to chop this one, but it's right to the first baseman. Easy out. Back up comes Mr. Tim Anderson. Only 20 seconds in the to snap the ball. Yeah, everybody would hate that. And that is a single through the gap in the middle of the field. Anderson will get held up at first. What about Oh, right. There was nobody on at second. Sorry. So we got a runner on first now. Something's happening. Yeah, it's more like a baseball pitch clock. Meanwhile, that curveball sneaks in for a strike, and people are trying to restart Splody Day again. I think they felt one-upped by all the lightning and thunderstorms we had this morning. And meanwhile, we get the 5-4-3 double play to end the top of the fourth. As quickly as it comes, it goes away again. And Disco has still won the war. Oh. And right now it does look like Saturday is going to be more Canadian football, so most likely Saturday night is going to be the Calgary Stampedos versus the Saskatoon Roughriders for more awesome CFL action here on another Stupid Sports Show. Thanks again to everybody who has voted in the poll. We're going to be doing those more often once college football comes up, just to, make it a little easier for me to pick and get a variety of games so that, we can spread the pain equally, no matter what you might want to share or inflict. Oh, while I have a moment, I might as well thank one of our sponsors for today, which is our old friend chicken flavored crackers with just enough chicken flavor to make my cats want to steal, well, Angie want to steal them out of the box. Mm-mm. No, she hasn't yet. I'm shocked that she hasn't just torn the bag apart, to be honest, because it's a bag that's made out of the same kind of material that her cat treats comes in. So when she heard the material open, she immediately got the wide-eyed look of, I'm about to get snacks. Then apparently the way they smelled appealed to her nose, so she started trying to eat them out of my hand. Right now, Angie is asleep on the couch in the other room. Apparently, that's where she wants to be today. Monty is asleep on my bed. Pirates and Giants are tied 2-2. And meanwhile, we have a double that has now been achieved by Harris the second. Good way to start the bottom of the fourth. Oh boy. And there the signal interruptions starting to come in. We're supposed to have more storms out here, by the way. I have heard nothing about severe weather or tornadoes, but there were a lot of lightning bolts on the forecast for my area. Another curve by Toussaint misses low 1-0. What are we for next? Oh, it's Acuna Jr. Hey, been so long since he's been up to bat. Forgot what he looked like. He takes a big hack at a 94-mile-per-hour fastball on the inside. Gets the count back up to 1-1 strike. Brewers and Reds are still scoreless at the bottom of the fifth. Cincinnati currently at bat. Thank you again, MKI, for the updates. After this inning, we are going to take another pause for the cause. That seems like the safest schedule on which to do it. Acuna able to hit it to the third baseman, who holds up just enough to keep Harris at second. Still gets the out, however. Oh, there it is. There's that rumble. Okay, I was not aware that the Braves now have the best league record in the MLB. It's them, then the Raves, then the Orioles. Albie's getting low, and he just succeeded in fouling it off of his ankle. 0-1. Still got that runner on second. Still 4-0, all off of that grand slam in the first inning for the Atlanta Braves. Not checks. And the ball was briefly bobbled at line drive, but Duckman was able to keep in front of it, throw it to first for the second out. Runner does advance to third. So all we will really need is a simple force out to get out of the inning. I gotta imagine, MKI, there are going to be plenty of storms from Kansas and Missouri that are going to be hovering your way soon. Meanwhile, Marlins and Orioles have resumed play. We've got a 1-0 count to Riley. And it's another low curve from Toussaint, 2-0. And even more specific statistics meant to impress everybody. Big hack at a four-seam fastball. Goes nowhere. 2-1. Yeah, I know the game was more fun and it was taking longer when he was in. We should just get him back in. We want more spaces to check off. That one gets fouled away down the first base side. 2-2. Harris at third. Trying to give as big as a lead as he possibly can to scare Toussaint. Doesn't really work. But Riley is willing to foul off all that he can. I think we may have reached actually about 3 foul balls in his at-bat, so I think we're getting close. He looks like he is determined to protect the plate right now. And splitter once again in the dirt. Thankfully, they were able to keep it in front of him. 3-2 now. Boston has taken the lead over the Chicago Cubs. Woo-wee! Got Riley stepping back in to resume his at-bat on a 3-2 count. Toussaint gets set. And we have another one fouled away. We have more than 3 foul balls in one at-bat. Mark it off your cards, folks. Let's try this again. And what do? We walk him. Now we have runners at the corners. 2 outs in the 4th. Oh, me, oh my, oh by the bayou. Now they're re-showing the Matt Olson grand slam from the first inning. Oh, Olson's back up. Fastball sails high to begin things. Olson will just watch it come in. Lots of happy faces here to see their Braves play tonight. Winning helps, of course. Wasn't able to shift that one into the proper position. Curveball 2-0. Toussaint gets set. 4 seconds left on the pitch clock. That curve goes in. 2-1. And now we wait again. We have a good cheat by Duckman to get the ball as it comes up near the center of the field. Throws it across his body to get the out at first. And with that, folks, we take another pause for the cause. We will return for, I don't know, maybe something different between the Cubs and the White Sox. God damn it. The Braves are involved too, but Chicago sports is humiliating itself once again here on another stupid sports show. figured that this game hasn't been very much of anything for anyone involved, so what we truly needed to help things turn around here was some Monty. Now it's currently one out. Grandal is up to bat now with a runner on first. Got a 1-1 count going. I checked with Monty before, Luke. He does not want extra innings for this. This is nonsense, and he has had enough. Go, buddy. I know you've had enough. You are free now. All right, Morton only on pitch number 54 here in the 5th inning. That curveball goes much further out than we've seen from him today. Up to 3-1, I think now. Yes, 3-1. Grandal looks at a fastball on the inside. Count is full. And oh my God, the sound works again. Holy crap, the sound works again. As an easy 4-6-3 double play to end the 5th inning. Does it sound familiar? Yeah, because the Braves have done that for more than a few innings now. But never mind that. At least we can take comfort in knowing that they still haven't scored. It's unclear if Monty is an actual Minnesota baseball fan. He might be rooting against the White Sox. I have not been able to discern that yet. Monty, how you think Kirk Cousins is going to do this year? Nothing. Meanwhile, the Mets are losing to the Dodgers 3-0 at the top of the 5th. Dodgers currently at bat. Mets, why? Why is it that you do the things that you do to be the way that you are? Well, folks, I think, if anything, this calls for a Screw City. Yes, another one of our sponsors here on Another Stupid Sports Show. Screw City Lager from the Prairie Street Brewing Company. Like I always say here, you do not forget your first trip to Screw City. And if you do, you probably weren't really there. Yep. Oh, Steve, I'm not worried about what Steve Cohen is doing. My only thought right now is how much fan pressure and how many more fan events are they going to have to cancel because people keep showing up and chanting "sell the team." Damn, good low fastball from Toussaint gets a quick 0-1 count to Murphy. All right, well, the announcer is wishing the happy birthdays to his son, so the announcers are definitely bored and or drunk. Big cut on the 1-1 pitch to get another strike. Got off balance. Oh yeah. I feel like just about any fan base worth its salt has protested the owners at least once. Another 1-2 as Murphy fouls it away again. I think they're getting bored out there because I'm hearing that cheering that goes along very specifically with a crowd that's trying to get the wave going. And he fouls it again. Hmm. Wow, now that's and Steve Cohen is the owner and he draws that kind of salary. Is that what you're telling me, MKI? Take that finger out of your mouth, man. You don't know where that finger's. Oh, that's Kopech. Of course he puts that finger in his mouth. Rounder to the shortstop. That'll be a 6-3 to Vaughn from Anderson. Oh, an actual out was recorded. True North, if you're listening to anything that Twitter has been telling you lately, you would do well to recognize it as the lunatic ravings of a madman, nothing more. All right, well, with a couple of swings and fouls, we've got now an 0-2 count on Ozuna. Well, maybe he can be a minority owner. You know, just maybe 2%. Wow. I know this game feels like it's 10-0, but it's not. On a scale of 1 to Eastern Conference Final Game 1, how much do I regret choosing to stream this game? Oh, it's a pretty solid regret right now. But at least, I do not regret storming the streaming the Eastern Conference Final. They were able to get him swinging for Tucson's third strikeout of the game, second out of the inning. I was just boggled that it went on for that long. Yeah, if this goes to like 20 innings or something, somehow goes to 20 innings, I'm going to lose my precious, precious mind, and I will probably run out of White Russian makings. Another foul by Rosario. 0-1 so far at his at bat. And then he couldn't check the swing. 0-2. And Ellie De La Cruz strikes out again. Burns has 12 strikeouts. Yeah. Babe Ruth struck out a lot too. Meanwhile, Rosario strikes out to end the fifth. Damn. Wow. So Toussaint definitely making up for the misadventures of Kopech, the finger sniffer, or finger licker or whatever he was doing with that finger earlier while watching from the dugout. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that for all the lists from now on. For whenever extra time gets played, instead of what its official name will be, it'll just be simply one word in all caps. Monty. 13 now. Burns has struck out the side. All right. Now that's a strong start for the Brewers off of the All-Star break, Logan. Now, can you keep it up? I'm not saying you won't, but it's been a rather tight race in the NL Central so far. Haha. No, I already have my next jersey purchase planned, Luke. It's going to be an Edmonton Elks jersey. It's going to be the number 0, and it will have the name Simon on the back. Oh yeah, good fun, lively group there at the Braves ballpark tonight. Give it time, Logan. Give it time. That one's a little bit off for Berger. Morton is 1-0 so far here in the 6th. Does make up for it with that curve. Gets the high part inside, 1-1. I don't golf, but I believe that's true. Now that is a deep thought. Out to right center on the warning track. Harris does grab it for the first out of the 6th inning for the White Sox. You know what? Because any check that doesn't come back in the morning, okay. Meanwhile, Rays Royals has been postponed. Colossus fouled off for an 0-1 count to begin his at-bat. Fouls that changeup off the catcher. 0-2. Congratulations on meeting your inner editor. I hope you two have a productive relationship, Luke. So it'll officially be a doubleheader tomorrow for the Rays and the Royals. Oh, that's going to be just deliciously ugly. I love it already. Gets him swinging on a pitch in the dirt for the second out of the inning. Ugh, that was just ugly. The official birth control of Major League Baseball. Okay, I'm having to control all the jokes going into my head. Uh, uh, I think that depends on honestly what team and where you are. Because in some states, the official birth control of Major League Baseball might just be aspirin. That's somebody has to hold between their knees. Little bit off balance on that one, but they're able to get a charging 3 to 5, 5 to 3, so that still counts. So if you have 5 plus 3, mark it off on your cards because we just got that on that little short hopper that the third baseman had to charge on to end the top of the 6th. All right, there we are. A mugshot of Julio Urias. Logan, I don't know. We're currently debating the official birth control of Major League Baseball. All I know is once again, the Sox utterly failed to do anything in the top of the 6th. Meanwhile, the Argos now only trail the Alouettes by 3 points. They get a touchdown near the end of the first half. 10-7. Oh, that's the Alouettes. Sorry. I apologize. I misread that completely. Alouettes get the TD, so they get ahead because of the field goal from earlier of the Argos. Now it's 10-7 Alouettes over Toronto. The official birth control of Major League Baseball is bubblegum. Logan, I'm not sure what you got taught because you probably had a different, school system than I did, generation and all that. But if that's what you've been using, then man, you are brave. Or sunflower seeds. Okay, you now you're just getting kinky, Logan. All right, we're currently up to a 2-1 count on Arcia. Toussaint is still in the game, currently working 75 pitches in the 6th inning. To a 2-2 count now. Lucas Sims is coming in for Graham Ashcraft. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, this ball is getting smacked. It is bounces fair and then bounces out of the field of play. It will be a ground rule double. Okay, legit question from True North. Does double bubble offer twice the protection? Yes. Yes. Sharp sunflower seed shells can be a deterrent. No. Some people it's a deterrent, and some people, well, it's not the worst thing they've seen. All right, 1-0 to Harris the second. Another one off target inside 2-0 now. Still got a runner on second. Washington, I believe, is the first base coach right now, doing his own signals. I'm assuming he was ordering honey mustard. Low fastball for a strike. Pitch floats outside. 3-1 now. Yeah. Luke, I accept that there are so many things that have happened on the internet. I've missed probably most of them, and that is definitely one of the ones I missed. Missed inside with that fastball, and now another walk, folks. You wanted it, you needed it, you got more of it now. Another walk by the Chicago White Sox. Nationals and Cardinals is on rain delay. Um, MKI Stickum is not recommended because honestly, anything that could possibly irritate or remove skin from the body, like Stickum, yeah, no, 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 no. That fastball misses away. 1-0. Currently, Ronaldo Acuna Jr. is the favorite to win the National League MVP. Minus 300 odds. Can't get that one properly placed. 2-0 now on Acuna. They're still trying to do the wave in the park. And he misses low. 3-0. Things about to get ugly again, folks. Can you feel it? I can feel it coming. I can. 4 straight pitches. Bases are loaded. Note to all the kids who may be tuning in or watching this stream, hoping just for some baseball talk. Try not to look at the chat too much, or if you do, make sure you run everything by at least 2 of your friends, ideally one of the smarter ones, and an adult before you act on it. Because as much as we are entertained by the internet, not everything on here is true. Well, at least Kopech was done quicker than the Wicker Man. I don't care if it's 2 hours. I fell asleep on the Wicker Man. That is a nice catch. Decent effort on the throw to home, though. That will score run number 5 for the Braves. Runner's still on first and second, however, and that's cool. Did get a run. Did get an out. Only one little sacrifice fly. So yeah, that was definitely a sac fly. Mark it off on your cards if you got it. Dodgers lead the Mets 4-0 in the middle of the 6th. Now, honestly, I think at this point he's just having fun. Good to him. Toronto's leading the Diamondbacks 2-1. Got Riley up to bat again. Did he go around on that? He did. 0-2 now. Already bingo number 3? Come on, let's save some of it for the other people. And if you do have what a catch, we just had one here, so that can get marked off as well. That'll be a dart that gets snatched out of the air by the third baseman, Berger. Woo! Wow, he was prepared for it, moving in the proper direction. All he had to do was basically fall over to his right, and damn, right there. Very fortunate that it worked out that way for the Sox. Well, there's Olsen again. He of the grand slam that got all of this started in the first. That splitter was too low for even the catcher to make it look good. 2-0. And that fastball drifts a little bit outside. 3-0 now. Okay, yeah. Tucson is at 94 pitches now. Now one gets fouled away. 3-1. Yeah, yeah, there's some trouble. There's a lot of trouble out there. 3-1. Tucson trying to get out of trouble with Wilson and 2 runners on base. And he looks right at the high splitter. 3-2 now. Woo! Just a quiet rumble now. Not quite as imposing. High in the air to right field. Casual placement. And immediately gloved. And that will end the 6th inning. We will take another pause for the cause. And return for hopefully something resembling an ending. back once again for the 7th inning of Braves versus the White Sox here on another stupid streaming show. All of you have survived this long through this. You are troopers. Benintendi just fouled a ball into his own leg, and it looks like he's not taking the pain real well. Oh, that was right into the foot. Ooh, very little protection, at least, especially when it comes to a foul ball. So we've got now a 2-2 count. Morton's still in the game. This one hits opposite field. Left fielder comes running to grab it, runs it down for the first out. Very nice job there. All right, now Anderson is back up. What can he do? Well, he'll let a fastball go wide for ball one. That's a good start. There's a good chance that the White Sox will not get their names back tonight, folks. There's a very good chance. Disco is still winning. Oh, a nice line drive once again, same direction that he did before into center field. Another single. All right. So yeah, we definitely can't have a no-hitter anymore, but possibility exists for a complete game. I mean, that would mean a half inning we wouldn't have to sit through, and Morton would get a nice little feather in his cap. You know, throwing that four-seam fastball real low isn't going to get you to a complete game, but the effort is there. I see it. Meanwhile, Philly has grounded out to end the game. Wee-oo. Robert Jr. now up 0 for 2 tonight. Curveball very inside, 2-1. Oh, yeah. Something to be said for just the loopiness that comes from being exhausted. Wow. Damn, they do not get the double play on that one, even though there's enough time after that ball went creamed past the pitcher. Yeah, Morton just let it go, and Robert Jr. was able to beat the throw. 8-3 is the final from the Padres and the Phillies game. Fouled away for the first pitch, 0-1 now to Jimenez. Marlins and Orioles are tied at 1 in the bottom of the third. Last we heard from MKI, Baltimore was at bat. Meanwhile, we have another low strike from Morton. He might not make it out of this inning at this rate. This is the most trouble he's had in a bit. All right, we've made it up to a 2-1 count now on Jimenez. Morton is up to 82 pitches into the 7th inning. Made it 7 2/3 so far. This one, Chopper goes to second, and this is a cross diamond, and that gets the third out. Another 5-3. Woof, folks. Woof, 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 woof. Well, after what you were doing yesterday, all that celebration, Luke, I am not surprised. Okay, that thunder was a little bit closer. So there's still a possibility things could go belly up on this stream. Oh yeah, no, understandable. It was completely warranted. So yes, the weaknesses in the Chicago White Sox are apparent. But a few of our strengths are as well, is that we have some decent people in our bullpen, and many people want to take them away from us. So there is that. Meanwhile, Atlanta looks like they have a number of dangerous people who can punish with their bats, and they still haven't had to dip into their bullpen yet. That is admirable. No kidding, Luke. You've been boycotting Birmingham, the BCFC, the whole time. It's admirable. Well, I think it's truly hard for anybody who decides to do a boycott of something that they enjoy to actually stick to it. Oh, all right. Toussaint has finished for the night. Brian Shaw is now in an ERA of 7.36. Okay. Well, we'll give them another chance, I suppose. Rockies leading the Yankees 3-2, so there's all sorts of potential for miracles in the world, really. This is with that first pitch to Murphy, 1-0. Right after that, Murphy fouls one down the third base line. Oh boy. Um, on a quick other note, Power of Duck's definitely going to happen this weekend. The preparations I've been making have worked very well, even better than I anticipated. And yeah, this is going to be a fun stream. It will be happening. I will give a little bit of a warning and then spread the word. Thank you. Duck thanks you too. Can't get it in for that 2-2 count. Now full count. Here comes from Shaw, and he gets him to pop up on that cutter. Holy crap, what a run from Mr. Duckman to chase it down to the foul line and get that out. Wow. Okay, so everybody keep an eye on Mr. Duckman. He seems to be one of the few people that is, you know, doing some great notable things for the Sox. Quick strike to Ozuna with that cutter. Bottom of the seventh. Sox still losing 5-0 as Ozuna fouls that curveball away. Grand slam in the first inning, and then another bit of damage in the sixth, I believe. It was enough to efficiently sap all the energy out of the ballpark. Have another one fouled away, 0-2. I think the part that hurts most about tonight is that I finally put Ishii as lurking back into the bingo list, and no lurking Ishii. Is a shame. Ozuna fouled off again, still 0-2. And may I take a moment to say, everybody who is here, whether you're in chat, lurking, just listening, whatever, thank you very much for being here. I know there's so many platforms, attention is so divided between everybody, but the fact that any of you are hanging out with me here on this Friday night, I do appreciate that. It makes getting through this a little bit easier. Oh, goodness me. But thanks. Thank you. Another fouled away. I think we might as well just get comfortable, people. We're going to be here for a while for Ozuna's at bat. This is like the fifth one he has fouled off. And again. Still 1-2. I think it's like the fifth pitch that he has fouled off in this at bat. And then Shaw misses low. We are now at 2-2. Things are getting crazy. Yeah. I knew I recognized that cheer. I just saw the wave pull through in the background. Wow, Joe Mixon has agreed to restructure his contract. Another ball gets fouled away on the 2-2 count from Ozuna. Meanwhile, I think Cincinnati is able to get players like Mixon to agree to restructuring. That can only be a good sign that things are turning a corner in the organization. Or that they've fooled everybody again, but one or the other. Oh, look, about the ninth foul ball now. Ozuna, we need to go home. All of us, we need to go home. Do you understand this, Ozuna? And he walked him. Oh, okay, that's from the loudspeaker. I thought, why are there boos coming down? No, that's just some weird noise out of the loudspeaker. It is the ninth walk that Atlanta has received tonight. In case you're keeping track, why would you be, you sick bastard? Shaw gets a foul on the first pitch to Rosario. I guess this is as good time as any, now that we have some time to fill, to thank another one of our sponsors, Dr. Oetker's Clear Glaze. If you need to preserve your food for posterity and not necessarily for consumption. Oh goodness, they've gotten up to 0-2. If you notice my lack of enthusiasm, it's because it feels familiar. See, they miss outside with a cutter. Now it is 1-2. Oh. That curve gets fouled away. another. This is going to be another 12 pitch at bat. I can feel it coming. I can feel it. All right. Come on, Shaw. You can do this. You have it in you to get through this at bat. And instead he just gets scorched past his feet for a single into center field. He'll throw it back to the shortstop, and now we have runners at first and second. Still only one out. You know what? I don't know why I didn't consider the possibility of deep hurting in baseball, but I think this game shows you folks that deep hurting is still possible in baseball, even if you don't care that much about the game and you know your team is going to suck. It can hurt. Oh. Blue Jays are leading the Diamondbacks 6-2 now. All right. Oh, impressive. Shaw got to 0-2. Again. Let's see what he does. 0-2 count to Arcia. And he lets one of his cutters fly up out of the strike zone. 1-2. He tries to get that one. It misses the second baseman as well. Looks like we're going to get a runner scoring around from second. Now 6-0 officially with runners at the corners. Shaw went for the right way to reach across his body, but Duckman just could not get across. Luna scores easily. And look who's up now. It's Mr. Harris to second. We have gotten pizza. We have a 1-0 count from a cutter that missed the high part of the strike zone. How can this get any better, folks? How can it get any better? It can't. That's the answer. It just can't. Big goofy swing misses for the first strike. Not sure where he thought that was going. Looked a little bit off balance. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll recover. 1-1 count. That one will get fouled away. 1-2. Yeah, Atlanta has gotten themselves a touchdown. We are yet to see if they are going to make or miss the extra point, or maybe even handle the 2-point conversion. And it goes underneath the third baseman for another hit. Another run scores. Now runners at first and second. Still only one out. Extra point is up and good. Braves lead the White Sox 7-0. We are definitely in deep hurting, folks. Oh, they give me a chance to actually correct the box score. So away hits is 3, home hits is 7. That chopper at second base does advance the runners, but does get the second out. I'm wondering if that's officially scored a fielder's choice because they could have gone for just about any first, second, or third. Oh, they had to reach on a fielder's choice. That's what that is. That's what that is. First pitch to Albies is low, 1-0. Another curveball that floats out of control, 2-0. All right, now 7-0. The Braves have decided to pile it on. Still have a shutout possible. This one going to right center. It's going to hit the gap. Will get cut off at the warning track. Even the guy who comes in to score gives the hold up signal. But they don't listen to their own information. So we clear the bases with a double. It is now 9-0. Braves over the White Sox. They went and they got a safety somehow. Oh, he wasn't telling him to hold up. He was just holding his hand back for the high five. Shaw is going away. Tanner Banks will be coming. Oh, Tanner Banks will be coming on to hit for the Braves. Riley will be pitching. Foster, I expected very little out of this game, and I'm still disappointed. Of course, I wasn't aware at this point that the Atlanta Braves had overtaken the Tampa Bay Rays at a certain point to get the position of best record in the major leagues. So that was a little bit of a, mental shift that I had to realign. Oh, the Alouettes got another field goal. So what is it, 13-7 now? But yeah, it's just been yeah. If anybody has a doubt as to how Chicago White Sox fans feel, I hope the experience of watching me on this stream has been an education for you so that you can see the agony in action. Yeah, they're never getting their name back tonight. Disco has officially won this war. Yeah, we're still not out of this inning, are we? Oh God, we're still not out of this inning, are we? Okay. All right, we can do this, folks. This can happen. We can make it. Oh, they bring us back after the first strike gets thrown at the at-bat. Banks, who's pitching, Riley at bat for the Braves. And now that is 0-2 from Banks, the left-hander. And birds him with the fastball inside. That was just mean. Well, please don't get rid of him, whatever you do. Although, this being the White Sox, I definitely assume that they will get rid of that guy who just finished off a batter very quickly. So they strand the one runner. We move to the top of the eighth. Count is empty. The outs are reset, and oh. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to take what I'm hoping and thinking will be the last pause for the cause for tonight, and we'll see if we can finish up sooner than we think here on another stupid sports show. All right, we are back once again. Morton is out for the Atlanta Braves, so there will be no complete game. But we also now have a runner on first, which I believe got here from, I want to say a hit, but yeah, I was kind of away from the TV when that happened. I missed it. And yeah, there's the netting preventing them from catching a foul ball. There is a wild pitch that results in a stolen base. So, yeah, all sorts of goodness happening here. Counts up to 1-2. You know, I don't know. Can you be the Pope, Luke? Are, can we make this happen? Because, I think he'd do just about as good a job as the person that's in there now. If you can somehow get the rules of cricket enshrined in Catholic doctrine, that would be awesome. Wow, really tried hard to get the outside edge with that slow pitch. I thought he got it. Umpire did not. Up to 2-2 now. That is a strikeout for Heller. First out of the inning. Yeah, isn't it like illegal for them to ask you that during a job interview? I kid. Berger is back up, and he hits this one right up the middle to the second baseman. Makes a valiant effort to run it out. Though we do have the runner advanced to third, we are now up to second out. Dodgers now lead the Mets 5-0 at the end of the eighth. This is the world we live in, folks, and these are the hands we are given. Giants are leading the Pirates only 6-4 now at the end of the eighth in that game. A bit off balance, but still managed to get that one in for a strike. Halas, who is up to bat now, 0-2 on the night. Misses the high cutter, now 0-2 in the count. Jays currently leading the Diamondbacks 7-2 at the top of the eighth, end of the seventh. Yeah, but if the Pope was an atheist, then would it would just, change the meaning of it. They'd have to find different situations to use it in. That's all. All right, we've got it up to a 2-2 counting on Colossus. That cutter misses inside. He works it up to a full count. All right. Sox are 90 feet away from wrecking the shutout. And it gets fouled away. That's the only thing we can do now is wreck the shutout. And I'm sure that they would really like to do that. Oh, and Colossus checking on the catcher after that ball got fouled into his mask. Cool. Orioles also leading the Marlins 3-1 right now. Gets a little bloop out into center field, but easy enough to chase down and catch. Up to 4 hits now, but still no sign of a run for the White Sox. We go officially into the bottom of the eighth. Oh, Brewers are 1 out away from winning 1-0. Ooh, cool. Just remember, Luke, The Vatican Rag by Tom Lehrer is in the public domain. Yeah, Disco is still winning this one. Nope. It is weird how Disco has come around in my lifetime from being the object of ridicule and automatic punchline to getting re-examined and reappreciated. From the Pope Mobile? Hey. That's That's something we haven't seen anybody trying to copycat their vehicle into a new mobile. Start a trend. Oh, and this is Banks who's still on the mound. It's a called strike for the bottom of the eighth. Going against Olson. That pitch is a little bit low. Evens things up at 1-1. And he is not wasting any time. Fouls the slider away. 1-2. Oh God, they're so bored. They're talking about a dude's beard. The cameraman found a dude with an interesting looking beard in the crowd, and they're talking about him instead of talking about the game. Oh, this is, yeah, peak television right here. Absolutely love it. Well, that was a fly out. First out of the bottom of the eighth. Final in Cincinnati, Brewers 1, Reds nothing. And the constant battle in the NL Central continues. It will be hilarious, by the way, if the Brewers and the Reds take each other out, leaving the Pirates to sneak in and grab the title. Hard hit to Anderson. Easy enough throw to get out number 2. Oh my God. Don't. Why are you guys trying to start stupid shit drama about cell phones on? They are just so bored. They are so damn bored. Well, they couldn't handle him tonight. Toronto, meanwhile, adds another field goal, so that would make it 13-10, I believe, True North. Couple low pitches against Ozuna. Fouled away. Now 2-1. Yeah. I think it's cool that they're having having a little resurgence this season. Meanwhile, we have an opposite field hit that will be caught and end the eighth. Now move to the top of the ninth. Braves have an opportunity to clinch the shutout. The White Sox have 3 outs. Screw it up for them. Oh, it's officially Argos 20, Alouettes 13. Okay. Thank you for the catch up. That is right. It is Chicago's last chance to get their name back. Otherwise, now how would we state this? Because will we simply say Disco won the war? The Braves won the game, but Disco won the war. Yeah, you can quote me on that. All right, and once again, thank you to everybody that has stuck this out with me. I don't know how we did it, but somehow we did. I cannot believe I am still upright. Disco annexes Chicago. Oh, that would be ironic. Oh, and she's got her heels up on the netting. She's just having a grand old time. Disco annexes the south side. All right, we have a reliever in for the Braves, Lucas Litke. The Duckman is up, misses on that pitch to make the count 1-1. All right, Duckman's got a 2-1 count now. Takes a big hack, but it ends up going foul. 2-2. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not doing any more White Sox games on this channel for this season. That's just not happening anymore. I will sail as many of the 7 seas as I need to, but this is awful. This is just awful. Tries to direct that one, but unfortunately just leads it foul. Still 2-2. And strikes out on a big honkin' curve. Alright, Benintendi is now up to bat. He is 0 for 3 and he just stares at that cutter. Strike 1. If the White Sox go to the postseason, give me a moment, give me a little while to think about that phrase. MKI. If the White Sox go to the postseason. Oh, Benintendi gets his first hit of the night, a little bloop single into right field. All right. You know what? If the White Sox end up going into the postseason, I think it I think that will be a collapse that rivals perhaps the Orioles collapsing and letting the Miracle Mets win in '69. All right, we're up to strike 1. Anderson fouls that one off of his cleat. Strike 2. Oh, I should probably update that to 5 hits so I can be accurate. Bases are loaded for the Dodgers in the top 9th. Yeah. Shocker Soxes. I've seen the Shocker Soxes. They're for sale at a specific store on the north side. It's yeah. Don't buy those even as a joke for your family members. They won't get it. Another one fouled away. Somewhere in there we got a ball. It's 1-2. And he fouls another one again. Arizona has loaded the bases with 2 outs. Meanwhile, JD Martinez struck out swinging. Wee you. There's Morton. Another one gets fouled away by Anderson. It's going to be one of those at bats. That's about the 5th pitch that's been fouled away. Yep, and now they're talking about mustaches. Finally, something happens. He misses with a curve. 2-2. And another foul. Up to 2-2. Lazy grounder. And it will be a double play to end this game. The Alouettes get a rouge. And folks, I can officially say it now. Atlanta won the game, but Disco won the war. Well, we made it. And now I see why the Braves are doing so well, and why you're never going to see the White Sox on this stream for the remainder of the season. Thank you, everybody who suffered through this 9-0 defeat of the White Sox at the hands of the Atlanta Braves. I very much appreciate all the support. Disco has annexed the south side of Chicago. I will be back tomorrow for Calgary Stampeders versus the Saskatchewan Roughriders in the CFL action. That's the end of another Stupid Sports Show here on 106.9 Click FM. Thank you very much for being here. I'm Jim B. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.